So far, Kahawa Pride season has been a series of ups, and over the past 2 months, pretty much nothing but downs. What started with an innocent 1-9 loss in the FA Cup turned into a stretch of 3 straight losses, then 1 draw with only 1 goal scored across all 4 of those matches. And as we sunk to the bottom of the table, our fans turned from disappointed to upset, and some of them just downright schizophrenic as we kept losing games. Just as we picked up a 90th minute Felix Kamau game winner against Santos Hotspurs on March 29th, we went back on the road on April 3rd to the infamous Pan-Pierre Stadium, basically the equivalent of Neyland Stadium for our American viewers, or playing on the road against Dortmund for our European viewers. But even Neyland Stadium and Dortmund can't compare to this atmosphere, and as expected, it was a sold-out crowd as we went up against 9th on the table Holy Mary FC, and we faltered again, dropping the game 2-0 with multiple lapses in defense. Another scoreless match, and disappointment set in once again. And looming just 3 days ahead was another league match, but not just any league match. A match against Westlife United, a powerhouse, a juggernaut, the last remaining undefeated club in the entire league. With a record of 9 wins, 5 draws, and 0 losses, nobody had scored more than 1 goal against them across their first 14 games, which of course is a nightmare matchup for a Kahawa Pride squad who had scored just 5 goals throughout the entire 2026 calendar year so far. Critics wrote us off days before the match even started, and no one thought that we had a chance in this match. But despite the challenge, Coach Kim and the boys showed up on game day with an energy we hadn't seen in months. Would it be enough to topple the giants that were Westlife? Probably not, but we were going to give it everything we had to pull off an upset that could put the entire city of Nairobi on notice. You are now watching Road to the Kenyan Premier League. What's up, everyone? My name is Hayes Canup, JerseyBird founder and your host of Road to the Kenyan Premier League. Before we get into it, if you want to support this project, there are 3 main ways to do so. First up is the KPFC 10 for 10 deal. If your club is in need of new kits and apparel, start a project with JerseyBird. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series, and you will receive 10% off your order with another 10% donated directly to our club. Go to JerseyBird.com, tap Start a Project, and we will create some awesome kits for your club, just like the ones you see in our videos. Next up, we have the Lions Den, the official club Discord, where we host watch-along parties, vote on club decisions, and discuss unreleased news with myself and staff members. Go check it out. It is a great community. And lastly, if you just want a simple way to contribute, go to kahawapridefc.paperform.co. You can donate to various aspects of the club, and I've also added a category to support the Lionesses as they've begun their own journey to the Women's Premier League. I also restocked all of our jersey sizes, and we finally dropped the training jerseys in both light and dark. Go check them out. Partnership inquiries can be directed to Kahawa Pride FC at JerseyBird.com, and don't forget to sub to the official Kahawa Pride YouTube channel. I will link all of these things below in the description. Thank you for the support. Now back to the video. Let's jump right into our main storyline, our league match against Westlife United, starting with the starting 11, which saw some significant changes. This is what we put out on Friday in our 2-0 loss against Holy Mary, and the first order of business was to reshape our midfield and back line. Gideon Etyang kept his starting spot at right back, while Govid moved up into the midfield, and Ochieng dropped down into the midfield, leaving us without our staples in the midfield, Okech and Ngethe, for the first time in months. So now we had some gaps to fill. Our options at right center back were the young star, 17-year-old defenseman Bradley Maloba, or the 6'7" veteran defenseman James Macharia. To protect Maloba, who was already forced to make his debut last month against a very high-level RDU FC, Coach Kim gave Macharia the start at left center back, bumping Otieno to right center back. At left back, veteran Steven Kiarie was back in the starting 11, and Kim sent Uma up to the left wing. We've already seen what he can do with his left foot, and Kim wanted to give him a chance to contribute on offense in this match. Kamau stayed on the right wing, and Louis Mwaniki came in to fill the gap at center mid. He's been in top form and playing well recently. Perfect time to start him in our most most crucial position. And at striker, Katoto got the start. So there it is, our rebuilt starting 11 heading into our toughest match of the season. Match day rolled around and we were preparing to host our largest event yet. A double stream back-to-back being kicked off by the Lionesses versus FC Talanta, who were also sitting atop the table, and tons of influencers, media outlets, and even Federation officials had come out to witness the event. Essie Akita, a national team legend, Alex Alamira, founder of Premier League side Madeira Soccer Assassins, both the Nairobi East Federation treasurer and secretary, and tons of media. Shout out to Dollar TV, SPM Sports, Bridget Ciante, Silva Keto, and 1111 TV for coming out to cover the matches. The match kicked off to a high-intensity start. We were attacking from the left side for a change, and we had our first motor vehicle incident in the 3rd minute. A minivan nearly flattens one of our balls, but the danger passes, and Westlife continue with their throw-in. Westlife do seem to control the match early, possessing the ball well in our half, even sending this shot from deep that was actually a bit dangerous as it narrowly went over the bar. But we get the ball back, and half a minute later, we go to work in our offensive end for the first time.
The goalkeeper needs to be, of course, on play. And of course, you remember yesterday in the KPL, we, of course, witnessed such a goal.
Luis Mwaniki brings the ball into the area and it is a goal! Felix Kamau!
I saw Mwaniki with the ball, so I had to drift wider and create the space. Na Mwaniki aliniona, aleta krusi na when nilifunga nilisikia poa.
Felix Kamau, after struggling to finish sitters against Santos just 2 games ago, makes a very, very difficult running header for his 3rd goal of the season, putting us up 1-0 in the 5th minute. And just 3 minutes later, we're back on the attack, looking to make it 2-0.
Benson Govet looking for Jojo Uma. Brings the ball to Lewis Mwaniki. Good exchange there, down the left-hand side again. Brings it in, Felix Kamau misses the Asita again.
Another great chance as we seem to be taking complete control of the match at this point, but Kamau can't bury it, and in the 12th minute, Westlife is back in our half with a free kick from about 50 yards out.
Deeps that into the area, but it's too close to the keeper. Miguel Karani fumbles, and it is an equalizer.
It's a bad mistake, I can say that.
It's Karani's first big error of the season. Hard to get too critical when the turf conditions are the way they are, but regardless, the team brushes it off and quickly erases it from memory, and play goes on. In the 17th minute, after being fouled off camera a few minutes earlier, Felix Kamau goes down. He cannot continue, he's hurt, and Moses Buire comes on to replace him on the right wing. In less than 1 minute later, we are back on the attack with another golden opportunity.
Nice picking there. Kiarie brings the ball forward down the left-hand side. It's Mwaniki now to try 1 or 2 tricks there. Lifts the ball into the area. And it is a goal! Same script, same type of goal. It is 2-1.
Govet tried a long ball, searching for Steven. Then Ouma overlapped and Steven gave him a pass. Ouma crossed the ball and I anticipated and I had an easy goal through a tap-in.
An incredible goal. Moses gives us the lead right back. Let's take a look at this one more time. It starts with Kiarie with the steal, then the give and go from Uma as Kiarie makes an overlapping run down that left wing. He gives it back to Uma, and Uma one-taps a dot to Buire in the box, who puts it just out of reach for the goal. That is the exact reason why Kim had Uma on the left wing. His left foot is just insane. At this point, Westlife is beginning to worry. The first goal could have been a fluke, but 2 goals 20 minutes in after no one had scored more than 1 on them all season was raising some concern. But they lock in, and the next 25 minutes are a stalemate, with neither side being able to break through, and we go into the half, Kahawa Pride 2, Westlife 1.
Center back yetu tuache kuwa na composure nyingine. Furahi nayo.
Kuna demo ikipata hivi. Why? Ifai kuko hivi. So inafaa kuko hivi. Kuko hivi. Ball jamaa akianza kupiga long ball.
The second half kicks off, and as expected, Westlife returns with ferocious energy.
We have some physical features, presence in that area as Wekesa lifts the ball into that area. Completely miscued, and good save there by Miguel Karani.
ball ileto cross, opponent wetu akaguza ball, so my defender ball ikampita chini ya miguu, kabaki 1v1, and then the ball came to my hands and I punched away.
Karani Mamba with the clutch save, which will never be forgotten, keeping the lead for Kahawa as there is still a ton of time left to play. The next 10 minutes were full of back-to-back chances. Buire sends a lofted shot here, slow, but it was well placed from about 30 yards out. Then Westlife gets a decent free kick that, after the initial shot was blocked, ends with a more dangerous attempt that goes just wide and forces Karani to dive. In the 58th minute, on a counterattack, Buire sends a dangerous ball into the box, and we get our second corner kick of the half. And as we line up to take it, I have to show off our new drone angle. The live stream really was peak on Monday. Finally, Buire steps up to the ball.
We try a right in swing and brought into the area. Goal number 3. Austin heads home from a corner kick by Moses Buire. Makes it 3-1.
I think it was just a moment. In my mind, I told myself that the ball could come in the near post and I attacked the space. I headed it in. It was a great feeling to score my second goal of the season, and I thank God for it.
With just 30 minutes left in regulation, Kahawa Pride now has a 2-goal lead on the undisputed best club in the league, and the fans are going crazy. But Westlife wasn't about to go down without a fight.
Tuesday. Dooley to bring that into that area. Wow. It is offside.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Quite unfortunate.
Westlife put the ball in the net, but it's offsides. The deficit remains 2. At this point, frustration is setting in for Westlife and their fans, and they seem to be taking it out on the linesman who just denied them that goal, as the head referee has to run over and break up a disagreement along the sideline in the 70th minute. And as Westlife is losing their cool, we are locking in and looking for our 4th.
And now Lewis Monique will try claim that one, but then Westlife still have the ball. But George Kiarie and now Austin with that ball. That will be a chance for Moses Buire. Brings the ball into the area, forcing a save of the keeper. It will be a corner kick.
Wow.
Dugu nearly makes it 4-1, but the keeper fights it off. Minutes continue to tick by. We continue to hold on to our lead, and in the 78th minute, another scuffle breaks out as Buire is on the ground. Meanwhile, Otieno subs off for Elian Wakesa. Minute 80 turns into minute 90. 5 minutes of stoppage time are added, and Westlife is now doing anything they can to press for a goal. But they're out of time. The final whistle blows. Kahawa Pride has done it.
Gathered and it's full time. It's joy for Kahawa Pride. 3 goals, 3 points in the bag. Miguel Karani, the moment to forget in the first half, conceding that goal. But then it was a good response from the home side, who lost 2-0 to Holy Mary last week on Good Friday. But it's happy Easter Monday for them because it ends 3-1 here at the Mahiga Primary. And then out of the relegation zone, at least for now, Kahawa Pride are back to winning ways. 2 wins in the last 3. And this is the result they wanted. This is what the fan wanted.
It was a hard match playing against a team that hasn't lost any match really. I want to thank the fans for always being there for us. When we are low, when we are up, I would say it's a promise, but we are going to try as much as we can not to miss matches we aren't supposed to be.
Firstly, they are a tough opponent. We have to respect the opponent, but we had trained and worked really well for them.
Tough.
Entertaining.
Fantastic.
Tough match.
The game was really tough.
Exciting.
Tough.
It was tough.
So there you have it. Kahawa Pride 3, Westlife United 1. We improved to 6 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses on the season, still sitting at 15th on the table while our negative 6-point penalty remains under appeal. Now, this video wouldn't be complete if we did not mention the Lionesses match against FC Talanta. They had their own challenge to face as Talanta were undefeated at the top of the table and stacked with talent, including the current starting U20 national team goalkeeper in net, but our women came to play. Here are some of the highlights from that match. Nedi Atieno with the hat trick. Lionesses come away with a 3-1 win themselves. An insane performance from her and the entire team. The Lionesses are 100% in contention for a promotion this year, so be sure to keep an eye on them and go check out episode 1 of Road to the Kenyan Women's Premier League. It is currently live on the Kahawa Pride YouTube channel, and it is a great recap of what they've done so far this season. On Wednesday, the boys went for another hydrotherapy workout at the idyllic Mistley House Recreation Center. I think they did get some good work in, but I also think the day might have been more recreation than therapy. But hey, they do deserve some fun after a big win. I'll roll the clips.
You're happy now.
I'm not sure what Ngethe and Zach did to deserve that, but it looks like everyone had a great time. Now back to the football news. On Thursday, we played our first group stage match of the Dr. Faith Roysambi United tournament. It's a 30-team tournament with a first place prize of 100,000 shillings or about 800 USD. It starts with 5 groups of 6 teams, and based on the results there, 16 will advance to the knockout stage. We opened up with a match against Saints FC, the same club we narrowly defeated in penalties back in December in the preseason cup final. We got the win 2-1 with goals from Dugu and Buire. Mapogo also played in the tournament. They lost to Pac University on penalties. An insane performance from our 7th tier U19 squad to go toe-to-toe with a 5th tier regional league squad like that. And for our Simba segment, our little mascot is continuing to grow and thrive in her new environment. No major updates from the life of Simba, but I will be keeping close tabs on her and reporting any news that comes our way. And lastly, media legend Carol Rattle invited Nedi and Susan to the official launch of Sporty FM Kenya, the first 24/7 sports-only radio station in the country. It was an awesome event, and it's great to see members of our organization staying involved with the Kenyan media scene. That's all I have for this video. Our next live stream is tomorrow, Saturday the 11th at 3 p.m. East African time. That is 1 p.m. in London and 8 a.m. in New York. Be sure to tune in as we look to win our 3rd match in a row. We're back at home against Wiki United. If you liked the video, drop a like, drop a sub, comment where you are watching from. As always, you can catch new episodes of Road to the Kenyan Premier League every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you all for the incredible amount of support from all around the world, and I'll see you in the next one.